So I'm in the process of trying to plan where to vlog on my upcoming London trips because all the theatres that I'm going to seem to be like right next door to each other. So I'm trying to work out what trips to sort of branch out to different areas. So if you've got any specific places that you want to see on a vlog, please let me know and I will see what I can do. Hello, I'm Florentina Faconti and welcome to another show review and London vlog. Today I'm going to be talking about my trip last week to see the WINDSORS Endgame at the Prince of Wales Theatre. But as always, before I get into my review of the show, I'm going to start with my vlog. On this trip, I decided I was going to show you guys my favourite walk to do around London. So I got off at London Bridge Station, walked from Borough Market all the way up Southbank to Westminster Bridge and then back up to Leicester Square. I was so happy and relaxed on this walk that I ended up going for about 3.5–4 miles non-stop. I was just so excited. So without further ado, here is what I got up to before the show. Now onto my review of the Windsors Endgame, currently on at the Prince of Wales Theatre, which is located between Piccadilly Circus and Leicester Square. I've been there before a few years back to see the Book of Mormon, and it's such a beautiful theatre with a really cool Art Deco vibe. I was supposed to be in the Circle, but it was a Thursday matinee, so it didn't sell as well as an evening show would do, so everyone got upgraded to the stalls. Seat upgrades can be a bit hit and miss sometimes, but this was really good. I had a great view of the stage, and look how much legroom I had for my tiny little legs. This is a play based on the Channel 4 comedy show The Windsors. I've spoken about it before in one of my British TV comedy videos, but it's basically a spoof soap opera about the royal family. It uses both current events and ludicrous made-up stories to create this over-the-top, ridiculous show. However, the play has big adult panto vibes to it because they mix in some hilarious original songs, and I absolutely loved it. It's such a great standalone story. You don't need to have seen the series to understand it because it doesn't follow on at all. All you need is a basic knowledge of the big events surrounding the royal family and the people in it. So all the Prince Andrew stuff, the Meghan Markle stuff, all the Diana drama, just all of that, because there are so many throwaway comments that you wouldn't understand. This show is all about these larger than life characters, and the cast is great, and there are quite a few people returning as their characters from the series. You've got Harry Enfield as Charles, who has top billing, and he was good, but he didn't stand out too much for me. Tim Waller's as Andrew was amazing. He does it so well. He plays him so unapologetically vile and disgusting, and it's so funny. Tom Durrant-Pritchard as Harry was also brilliant. He took over the role in season 3 and I love what he did with it, so seeing him on stage as him was great. He has such a fantastic relationship with the rest of the characters, and I felt really bad for him in all the moments of conflict between whether he wants to stay with his family or stay with Meghan. It's just so good. I love this story. But Matthew Cottle as Edward was incredible. He was my standout favourite in the whole show. Prince Edward would pop up as so many different characters throughout the show, and every single time he would break the fourth wall and say, "It's me," or just point to himself. And there is a danger with repeating jokes like that it can get old quite quickly and the audience can get bored of it. But every single time he did that joke, it got funnier and funnier. I was in stitches. It got to a point that I was always waiting for the next time that he was going to come out because I was so excited to see what he was going to do next. But as well as returning cast, they had quite a few new cast members too, and they were really good. I would say that some weren't as good as ones from the TV show, just personal preference, but I wasn't disappointed by anyone's performance at all. The performance that I saw unfortunately didn't have Tracy Ann Oberman as Camilla, which was a real shame because I love her. But Emma Barkley, who covered the role, was fantastic, and it didn't take anything away from the performance at all because she did such a great job. Kieran Owens as William was fantastic. His performance was so great. But the thing that really made that character for me was the accent that he did. My personal favourite bit was when he was standing on the white cliffs of Dover. The accent and the way that he pronounced his vowels was just so perfect. It was another joke that I could never get bored of. It was one of my favourite things about the series, and I'm so glad they carried it into this show and cast an actor that could do it really well. And the final cast member that really stood out was Eliza Butterworth as Eugenie. She's another one that did the accent perfectly. There's a whole storyline with Beatrice and Eugenie that they're trying to prove the innocence of their father Andrew, and there's a whole song that they have about how he's innocent. And it made me absolutely howl. It's so good. It's been stuck in my head since. This show has a limited run of 10 weeks and there's still a couple of weeks left to catch it before it closes on the 9th of October. I really recommend it because it's so much fun. It's such a great time and the cast is phenomenal. So yeah, go check out The Windsors Endgame at the Prince of Wales Theatre. And I've got another show coming up very soon, so stay tuned for another theatre trip vlog and review. Thanks for watching. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want more of this. But as always, stay safe and look after yourselves. Bye.